Hey everyone, as you can see, I am back in my office at the Central Library. Well, maybe you can't see, but if I spin around, you can see I'm back in my office at the Central Library. And I wanted to give you an update on my first week back. I won't do this weekly, I promise, but we've had some big things happen this week that I want to share with you. The first is I want to let you know that we are going to be reporting to a new assistant city manager. Her name is Jessica, and she comes to us from Lubbock. She was an assistant city manager there, and I think she was a city manager in a city, and I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to really get to know her yet. This doesn't affect you really on a daily basis, but it is an important thing for me because it changes who I report to, how I talk to them, how I educate them about the library, how I interact with them. So it's my boss. So I want to let you know I have a new boss. The other thing I want to let you know is that we are deep into budget season. The city's budget runs from October 1st to September 30th. So this time of year is when we hammer out all the details for the budget. This week, the city manager gave his recommended budget to the city council, and now they are starting to ask questions about his recommended budget, push him on certain things, ask him to fund certain things, ask him to change certain things, and that will go on for the next month or so, and they'll vote on the budget on September 27th. This is a big year for us budget-wise, so I wanted to make sure you know that we are receiving, I'm looking at notes, that's why I'm looking down, we are receiving over $1.5 million, maybe almost $2 million, not very good at math in my head, in increases for next year's budget. It's a big deal. Now, the first one we knew we were going to get because it's staffing for the Far Southwest Library. This is about 11 and a half positions that will help us open our brand new library at the corner of Reisinger and McCart later this year. So we knew we were going to get those because the city doesn't build new buildings without committing to hiring staff to run them. So that's a good thing. The second increase we're receiving is because as we sell the Central Library, we have about 60 staff who work in this building who do not directly work with the public. So this is like collection management division, youth services, adult services, all those people that you interact with who don't sit at a public desk. When we sell this building, they need somewhere to go. So the city has given us money for a lease on a warehouse space. We're calling it our new service center. So we have received about $900,000 in next year's budget for this. $500,000 will be for renovation and $400,000 will be for ongoing lease costs. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but we need every single penny of that for all the functions that are moving into the new service center. And then the last increase, and this is the one I am most excited about that I want you to know about, and that is an increase of about $772,000 to our materials budget. So our materials budget pays for books, DVDs, ebooks, e-audiobooks, newspapers, magazines, everything that our public checks out. Kits, instruments, all of that kind of thing is covered by our materials budget. We spend about $3 million a year currently on our materials budget, so an increase of $772,000 is pretty substantial. It is the first increase we have experienced in 7 years. And in those 7 years, we have added 4 library locations. In those 7 years, we have seen our digital downloads check out 1 million times in 1 year. We are so successful serving our public that the city acknowledges we need more money for books and everything else. This is because of the good work that you do every single day to market, to be so wonderful to our community, to be so welcoming, to create those gathering spaces as you do. This is only because of you that I was able to go in front of the city manager and make a solid case for this increase. So thank you, as always, for everything that you do for the community. This is not solid yet until the City Council votes at the end of September, but it's looking good, and I am so proud of us for these increases. Take care, stay cool, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.